We have miles and miles of footpaths, cycleways, towpaths, highways, byways, bridle paths, where you, me, and everybody else can get out there and enjoy our beautiful countryside. So what's the problem? Our green and pleasant land is under huge pressure from governments, planners, landowners, property owners, farmers even, all saying, we need more houses. Well, if we're not going to lose our green and pleasant land forever, we have to stand up and be counted. We have to say to government, planners, and all the rest of them, get back into your cities. There are plenty of brown sites. Walk around any city today and you will see derelict sites. You'll see closed shops. You'll see areas not being used. Why should they get away with it? Why should they take the easy option and come and gobble up more of our beautiful countryside when they can go and build houses in urban areas which can be just as desirable, just as beautiful, and equally nice places to be than a hut in the middle of a then-was field and now isn't a field anymore. So our countryside needs us. It needs us to protect it from voracious gobblers of land, because it is only a limited resource, you know. If you gobble up one field, you can't then create another one somewhere else. So our countryside needs us, you, me, and all the rest of us, to protect it and say to government and planners and everybody else, be more imaginative. Because, you know, with the changes of shopping habits in our 21st century, with internet and web and all the rest about it, there are oodles and oodles, mile upon mile of empty shops, and that's not going to change very much. Now, couldn't they be made into housing? It's not cast in stone that they need to be shops. It's cast in stone in planners' minds, and it's for us to change the minds of planners, and by so doing, protect our green and pleasant land for all of us to enjoy. And you know, what makes a place lovely to live in? Yes, greenery, yes, hedges, yes, fields, yes, landscape, but also trees. And trees need our help as well. You know, trees are such wonderful things. We all need, every living thing needs oxygen to survive, to live. Oxygen is life. Simple as that. Now what do? We breathe in oxygen and it whizzes around the body and carries the blood and everything else that it does, and it's marvellous and we can't do without it. And we breathe out carbon dioxide. Breathe in oxygen, breathe out carbon dioxide. We give it out. We've done it, we've used it, we've taken the good bits, we've spat it out again. Who takes it in? The trees. And the trees transform it into fresh oxygen all over again. And the trees give out more oxygen, which in turn is there for us to breathe in. Oxygen is life. Thank you, trees. So next time you see someone cutting down a tree, just maybe tap them on the shoulder and say, are you planting 3 trees to take the place of that one tree you're cutting down? Because that's what's needed. So go on, get out there today and hug a tree, and you'll feel that wonderful life-giving energy coming up through the soil, through the earth, and then taking in all that carbon dioxide and breathing it all out as oxygen and giving us life. So we need the countryside, we need trees. The countryside is there for all of us. It's not just for farmers, it's not just for the Green Welly Brigade, it's not just for heavy-duty ramblers or lycra-clad cyclists. It's there for you and me. We just need to get off our bottoms, get out there and enjoy it. And best of all, preserve it. We need our countryside. And you know, if I could make just one bequest to future generations, what would I bequeath them? I'd bequeath them our green and pleasant land. I would bequeath them our countryside, protected, preserved for everyone to enjoy and for future generations. And you know what? If it's not there for them, who can they blame? They'll blame us. But it'll be too late, because our countryside is precious, and when it's gone, it's gone. Hello, I'm Bridget Fraser. I'd like to take you for a walk today through our green and pleasant land. Yes, whatever the media would have us believe, our island is still a green and pleasant land. It's not all about urban grit and urban grot, you know. We have acres and acres of beautiful countryside, and it's all there for you, me, him, her, them to enjoy. All we have to do is get up off our bottoms and get out there and enjoy it. But you know, it won't always be like this unless we protect our countryside. At the moment we have miles and miles of footpaths, towpaths, bridleways, highways, byways, where we can walk the dog, exercise the children, take Granny out, take out the horse, do whatever you like, whether we're the girls on horseback or the lycra-clad bums on bike seats or whatever we are. It's all there for all of us, and we can get out there and enjoy our countryside. So what's the problem? The problem is that our countryside is under severe threat. The government and planners are now saying, maybe we'll relax planning laws for the Greenbelt. What does that mean? More houses. The government say, we need more homes, which sounds terribly virtuous, and I'm sure that we do. But they don't all have to be in the countryside. Not everybody wants to live in the middle of a field somewhere. Lots of people love urban life. And all it takes is a bit of imagination. Now you take a look around any of our towns and cities, you'll see derelict sites, you'll see empty shopping parades. And why? Well, I don't know why exactly, apart from the fact in the 21st century with internet shopping and website shopping and all the rest about it, our shopping habits have changed, and they probably will stay changed. So why can't some of those shops become housing? Why can't some of those derelict industrial sites become beautiful housing estates? Why? Because the planners say, no, that's shopping, no, that's commercial. Well, none of it is cast in stone. I say, no, that's Greenbelt and hands off. Not because it's my Greenbelt or your Greenbelt, it's everyone's Greenbelt. And we need the countryside. Why do we need it? We need green. It's a human need. We need air, we need green, and we need lots of it. And we have lots of it in Britain at the moment. And we have footpaths so we can access it. We have cycle paths and bridle paths and lots of ways where we can get out and enjoy our woodland and our countryside. We need it for our health and well-being. And I don't mean hot, sweaty physical health. I just mean just your spiritual well-being, just the wellness you feel when you actually get out and walk in the countryside, or ride, or cycle, or do whatever you want to do, or just sit and look at a tree. Even if you're always a car driver, I'm sure even you will feel, if you're driving through beautiful countryside rather than tarmac and housing estate and industrial estate, you will feel better and calmer. My other plea is for trees. We need trees. Let me say it again. We need trees. Why do we need them? Because we need oxygen. Every living thing needs oxygen. We need it for life. We breathe in oxygen, we breathe out carbon dioxide. Oxygen good, carbon dioxide useless for us. But trees take up that carbon dioxide, breathe it in again, and breathe out more wonderful oxygen for you and me to breathe in and keep our lives going. It's wonderful. So next time you see someone chopping down a tree, maybe just tap them on the shoulder and say, I hope you're planting at least three new trees. I hope you're planting at least 3 new trees for every one you chop down. Because we need trees. You know, if you take a look at the Amazon basin or the slopes of the Himalayas in Nepal, you'll find where trees have gone, life has gone. And they're in big trouble and getting bigger all the time. So hang on to our trees and protect them. Go out and hug a tree today. You'll be amazed. You'll feel that life-giving force coming up from the ground and through the roots and up the trunk and into you, and you'll feel so much better. And if you take a few deep breaths, you'll feel so grateful to trees as well. So protect our countryside, protect our trees. We need it all. It's not just for the Green Welly Brigade, you know. The countryside is there for all of us, and we all need it. And you know, if I could make just one bequest to future generations, just one, it would be our countryside. I would bequeath to future generations our green and pleasant land, our countryside, our trees, and the continuing right to enjoy it all. That would be my bequest. So for now, let's protect the countryside, because when they turn round and say, what countryside is that? I can't see any. Who can they blame? You and me. And it'll be too late for blame, because the countryside is here today, gone tomorrow, and when it's gone, it's gone. Bye.